Hey YouTube, it's your girl Aisha aka Geek XX Chic, and I am back with another Walking Dead reaction. This week we are doing Season 7, Episode 11, which is called Hostiles and Calamities. Very Southern sounding. Hostiles and Calamities, y'all. Pew pew. Last week we had a bit of stuff happen. Basically the biggest thing to remember was that we finally have the scavengers. Not finally, since I just met them, but anyway, we have the scavengers on board with Rick and Alexandria for the cause of going up against Negan, but we know it's not going to be as simple as that. He obviously still needs more people, and part of his deal with the scavengers was to get them guns, and he does not have many guns at all at the moment. So yeah, it's still very much the beginnings of a plan, but it's still, you know, a step in the right direction for our group. So yeah, from the preview last week, we saw Eugene being brought to the Negan's camp, and I think we're just going to pick up from there and see what's been going on in his part of the world. So why don't we just hop into this episode, because again, these episodes are running a lot closer to an hour lately, so let's make sure we can get it all in. Let's do this! Boop! Well, that's just a waste of a very delicious looking sandwich. Not as good as the one that Dwight had. R.I.P. Fat Joey. Yep, that sucks for you, Dwight. Not sorry for you, though. It's not gonna go well for Dwight, I do not think. Aw, Eugene. He's back to his usual face of terror. Well, this is hell. I don't think I want to leave. No, not this song! Oh, no. Please make it stop. Please. Please. No. Never this song again. Oh. Sorry, that just came from my soul. How the tables have turned, eh, Dwight?
Remember? He's been a lot.
We're short a wife.
Which one?
Sherry. No.
Know anything about that, whitey boy?
So she did write the note.
Because I got it.
And that only took one beating. How long did Daryl go? You do not deserve to wear that winged vest, sir. Aww, he's keeping her half-smoked cigarette. That's sanitary. Brother in the back of the dress looks so bored.
I taught myself to catch the bullets.
Aww, no.
Alright.
That's nasty.
Mark pants. You ought to be able to crack this without breaking a sweat. Does Rick have you doing this kind of valuable stuff for him?
Not really.
Oh. His loss, our gain.
Sadly true.
Well, I was gifted these pickles.
I do have this pickle jar.
No.
Oh man.
As a token of my gratitude.
What? Eugene is up to something. Oh my god, is that an Atari?
He is attempting to exact revenge.
Do you want a massage? Negan loves them, and I was licensed.
Is there a happy ending?
Before.
What would you like to talk about?
How about the Human Genome Project? I could talk about that shit all night.
Well, wow. Someone's getting called on their bluff.
You're one of us.
Okay. I want to just point out how maybe not good it would be for Eugene to create any type of explosive on like his first night there.
I should disclose in advance. I'm gonna light this candle. No, I mean, I'm gonna light this candle.
Yeah, Eugene's not a metaphor kind of guy, girl. Oh my god. It's a really beautiful shot. Wow. The sun. Did you actually find her, Dwight? Oh, please tell me you didn't find her. Something love S? Oh,
I felt
feed
bad
the
for you.
goldfish.
I remember you said there was so much you wanted to hold on to.
Same writing. Oh my
And then
gosh.
it'd be gone.
So she did open the door. I thought it was
But
Jesus.
you're lucky you don't remember things, Dee. Or you'd kill me.
Oh, she left
You
the
didn't want to live in
rings.
that world, and I made you. I let Daryl go because he reminded you of who you used to be,
Ah,
and I wanted to let you forget.
hence the obsession. I'm just gonna hold on to this nasty ass cigarette in memory of you forever.
You weren't afforded any mental health services?
Yes, Dr. Phil's chained up in the room
There's a
next door.
licensed masseuse here. Odds being what they are. Not lawful, neutral, or chaotic, none of the above.
D&D talk, all the nerdery.
You are good, Eugene.
Lies and slander. These girls are lying. You have to admit, though, the hair at the bottom of the mullet is very luxurious.
I want this too. And this.
Wow, really?
What you call this? I'm gonna call it a crimply gunk.
What's going on? Is he getting in trouble for stealing all of the gold meds? Like, went a little overboard, Eugene. You need your doctor!
I found this little souvenir tucked away in your desk. I don't know what that is.
Dwight, you piece of shit.
See, Sherry told Whitey boy the whole story right before she was torn apart. A super hot girl, horrifically killed
sucks.
because of your greedy, delusional, tiny.
Because I know why Dwight did it, but... Oh, God.
Like,
What? What? Why would you kill the doctor? Wow. I wonder if Negan knows that, there's different kinds of doctors, that they're not all medical? Because, yeah, Eugene can't do shit medically.
ice cold.
Did you make the pills?
I did. But you can't have them.
Phew.
We told her that you were gonna help us, and she
Pump
says
your
that
brakes, Fred. Do not insult my intelligence, Frankie.
Pump your brakes, Red?
Said pills aren't for Amber, said pills are for Negan. That's why he wanted to. Who are I'm Negan? I'm utterly, completely, stone cold Negan.
Wow. Damn.
I was Negan before I even met you. I just needed to meet you properly. No,
Wow.
I'm Negan.
Jeez. Tattooed on his chest already.
Just like you. Don't know if you recall my handle. Eugene. You're Dwight.
I forgot the last time they met. Eugene bit his junk.
We're Negan.
That was season 7, episode 11, Hostiles and Calamities. Yeah, I think this was a good episode. Obviously, it's kind of, I know I can already feel that people are going to think this was a bit of a filler episode because, you know, I think everyone's kind of getting to the point where they're hoping to see this whole thing, this whole revolt against Negan kick off already, and clearly we're not going to get that as soon as we thought, because we didn't even have our core group today. We actually took a little detour away from Rick and the core group, and now we're at Negan's camp. But I'm okay with this because They went through a lot of trouble first and foremost to set up 3 different sets this season with having Alexandria and the Hilltop and Negan's camp, so it's 4, and I forgot, and the Kingdom. So we need to spend a little time in these places, but it also helps to give us the full picture of what's going on. Rick, his revolt against Negan is like, the ideas he's coming up with so far are obviously good ones. I mean, get people, you know, get weapons, you know, come up with some kind of a plan and storm the fort, as it were. However, there's only so much that that's going to do, because the reality is, even if Rick gets lots and lots of people and lots of guns, it doesn't change the fact that Negan is inside of a factory, which is all cement and like huge walls and fences all around it. He's got his little, as we saw in this episode, his Walker army sitting all around the fence. If Rick doesn't want to end up throwing a lot of these people he's gathering in his little army, you know, not just basically throwing him at these barriers first to be like, you know, the bodies, the initial bodies to pave the way, he's gonna need some insider help. Okay, let's just talk about Eugene since I'm already on that track. When it comes to Eugene in this situation, I know there's some people who are gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe Eugene did that, he's such a coward, but if there's one thing that's true about people who are alive in the Walking Dead world right now, it's that if they're still here, you know, it's 2-3 years after the apocalypse happened, there's only basically 2 people that are still alive in the world today at this point. It's people who are smart, strong, and adaptable, or adaptable, or all 3 of those, or they are people who found people like the first set of people and they've clung on to them and basically have them carry them through the apocalypse. So that is where Eugene falls in. I mean, Eugene is actually part of the first category of people because he's very smart and he is adaptable, but he's not necessarily strong, at least physically. And he knows his limitations. He said that on many occasions. You know, he can't fight. He's not militarily minded. He's not a battler, you know, a physical battler by any stretch, but he is very smart and he is adaptable. And I say adaptable because when it came to back, you know, however long ago it was when he first met up with Abraham, you know, Eugene figured out very quickly that I can't fight these things. I don't know what to do with myself in that way, but this guy, this soldier, does. And if I can convince him that I'm indispensable to him in some way, he will use those skills to protect me in the way that I cannot protect myself. So now that he's in this new situation with Negan's camp, it's very much the same idea in that he's in a jungle now that he cannot fight his way through. There's too many in the way of numbers, not to mention the fact that he does not have the skill, and even if by some miracle he figured out a way to escape the compound, he's not gonna make it. You know, he won't make it out there. He has no idea which direction to go back home, because I don't think he's left, outside of short excursions, he hasn't really left Alexandria since he got there. So, you know, he just knows that if I can't run away, I can't fight my way out, I need a way to stay alive. And finally, Dwight, I mean, I don't know. I'm still on the fence with Dwight. I know comically where, in the comics, I should say, canonically, where he fits into this equation. But as far as right now, I'm really having a hard time liking him. I know that a lot of people are going to look at what Dwight did and think, oh my gosh, how could he do something so terrible? But really, when you look at the fact that what he did was in effect to save Sherry, that if she is still out there and she does end up someplace, even though it sucked for that poor doctor who did nothing really other than try to be empathetic, which we already know in the Walking Dead world is a big no-no. If you're empathetic or sweet or wise, it usually means you're going to die terribly. Dwight needed an out for his wife. And I think he felt like, okay, I let you down. I'm gonna step up now, basically. Like, now is the time I'm gonna do what I couldn't do when you were here, and I'm gonna set you free, right? So basically by lying and saying that Sherry was gone, that would at least stop Negan from actively searching for her and give her a shot at potentially finding somewhere else to go. It's a turning point for Dwight to figure out what he wants to do next. And, you know, without getting too spoilery for those who read the comics, Dwight does become pretty instrumental down the line. So I think this is going to be the little turning point for him for where he wants to go going forward and what's going to be important for him from this point on. So this was super fun, guys. Thank you for watching with me. If you like this video, please click like. Please comment. I love reading them. And if you want to see more from this geeky face, feel free to subscribe. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Bye.